Well, good evening. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays coming to you this evening with some boxing from the Bunker Boxing League 32-man double elimination tournament. We're continuing on in this tournament and we're excited to see where it will be going. It's deep into the tournament now, and we can take a look at the bracket. If you look at it this evening, you will notice that we are down in the losers bracket, and it is being we're with a matchup between Jack Dempsey and James Jeffries. You can see Jeffries dropped down into the losers bracket and had a tough bout with Joe Jeanette, and he won that one by split decision. Dempsey won his first round bout as he defeated George Chuvalo in a tough bout because Chuvalo is pretty hard-headed and took it to a unanimous decision, but it took all 10 rounds. He then fought Gene Tunney, and Gene Tunney just seems to have Jack Dempsey's number, and that's where we're at today. Jack Dempsey versus Gene Tunney. Excuse me, James J. Jeffries. I got Gene Tunney on the mind. But this is our fighters. Exciting thing about this fight is they'll both be ten-star fighters with the ring general stars of 10 for each. So that will give us an exciting fight with a lot of action, a lot of toe-to-toe, a lot of banging between these two great fighters. Jack Dempsey was a heavyweight with a 54 wins, 6 losses, and 9 defeats in his career with 44 knockouts. Again, he is a 10-star fighter. His power is a 5, and when his opponent is fatigued or stunned, it goes up to a 9. His chin knockdown is a 2, and he will stun from 3 to 5. And his chin KO is a 2. His will is a 3. He cuts at a 4, and he fouls at a 5. But our judge, Richard Steele, is lax on calling fouls, so we'll reduce that by 1 to 4. Dempsey does have the closer trait. He's a great finisher that will add 1 to the opponent's will rating and 2 when they're tired. Dempsey is more accurate and likes to fight from the inside as he's 0 to 62 from the inside. Very accurate puncher from the inside. It drops pretty drastically from the outside as it goes 0 to 46. His defense from 1 to 4, a roll of 1 to 4, he's going to take away a punch, but on a roll of 5, he will add 1, and he counters from 1 to 6. Now, James Jeffries had a briefer career of only 19 wins, 1 loss, and 2 draws with 16 knockouts. His power is 5 also, and 8 when his opponent is fatigued or stunned. He, however, is he is harder to knock down as his chin knockdown is a 1 and he stuns 2 to 3. His chin KO is the same as Dempsey's, a 2. His will is a 3. He cuts at a 5. He fouls at a 9, so he's prone to foul, but that will be an 8 because of Richard still reducing that. He does have a trait, the body snatcher trait, so inside punches can't be blocked. So when he's has momentum, when he's on the offensive on the inside, there will be no blocks from Dempsey. Jeffries naturally also likes to fight from the inside. He's a 0 to 53 from the inside. And on the outside, he's identical with Dempsey, 0 to 46. He will defend a 1 to 3, taking away a punch, and 4 and 5, he will add a punch. He does not counter as well, as he only counters from 1 to 4. So that's the tell of our tape. The stamina for both these fighters is 90. So it's going to be who's taking momentum, who's landing more punches is going to decide this fight. Again, our referee for this fight is Richard Steele. Our judges will be Gwen Adair, Samuel Condi, and Frank Lombardi. So that's the tell of the tape. Each fighter has been given their instructions from their corners. They meet at center ring, get instructions from referee George Steele. They touch gloves, go back to their corners. The bell rings as the dice roll. 5 and 1. Be a toe-to-toe from the outside. Dempsey, the higher seed, will lead off with a 82 from the outside. He misses. Jeffries answers back with an 08 from the outside. He does not. Withering blows into pocket. 4 punches land, and there will be a cut check for Dempsey already in this fight, and the 5 is just outside of his cut range as we go to the 240 mark, as Jeffries pounds heavily on the head and body of Jack Dempsey. 2 and 3. This time, Dempsey on the inside, firing away from the inside. 40 from the inside. Wicked 3-punch combo. 3 punches land as all 3 get through the defense of James Jeffries. As we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 4 and 1. This time it's a toe-to-toe. This time from the inside, as Dempsey will lead off from the inside. 31 from the inside. Again, a 3-punch combo. 3 punches land as Jeffries looks to answer back with a 26 from the inside. Jab, hook, and an uppercut. 3 punches land, and they're hard and heavy punches, as there will be a chin check with the 14 as well outside of anyone being stunned as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 6 and 1. This time Jeffries on the outside looking to take advantage. 33 from the outside. Jab, hook, uppercut. He's landing that combination as the uppercut gets through the guard, and there will be a chin check as all 4 of those punches get through. Chin check for Jack Dempsey, and it is just outside of his stun range as we go to the minute 40 mark, as James Jeffries is landing heavy punches on the head and body of Jack Dempsey. 4 and 6 this time. Dempsey on the inside. 65 on the inside. He misses. Counter opportunity, but no counter from Jeffries as we go to the minute 20 mark. 5 and 1, toe-to-toe on the outside. James Jeffries leading off from the outside. 65 from the outside. He misses. Dempsey looks to fire back with a 50 from the outside, but it's just outside of his range. And if he would have landed, he would have caused some damage. But we're going to the minute mark here in the round. 5 and 1, toe-to-toe from the outside. Again, Jeffries leading off. 37 from the outside. 2 punches land, and they're hard and heavy punches, as there will be a chin check on Dempsey. But first, Dempsey fires back with a 31 himself as he lands a wicked three-punch combo. 3 punches land. Now, chin check for Jack Dempsey, and he just keeps moving forward. 40 seconds to go in the round. Two and a 5. This time it will be a toe-to-toe from the outside again. Jeffries leading off from the outside. 49 from the outside. He misses. Jack Dempsey firing back with an 18 from the outside. He does not as he lands that wicked 3-punch combo. Once again, 3 punches get through. Last 20 seconds of the round. 6 and 3. Jack Dempsey from the inside. 95 from the inside. There is a blow recorded, and it is not a foul. The low blow gets through as the bell sounds and ends round number 1. In that round, we see Jack Dempsey landing 13 punches to 10 for Jeffries. So just a 3-punch differential in the round. We'll make the scoring tough on these judges. Again, our Judge 1, win Adair. How will she score this? Judge Win Adair. Okay. Now, Samuel Condi and Frank Lombardi. All right. Scores are in. All 3 judges handing their cards in to the commission as we prepare to go to the second round in this fight. I would have to say I would give the slight edge to Dempsey in that round, but I think it could have been seen to go either way or seen to be a even round. So here we go. This looks like it's going to go the distance. Round number 2. Fighters up off their stools. Bell rings, the dice roll. 6 and 1. James Jeffries on the outside, 98 from the outside. He gets a blow in, and the 18 is outside of a foul range as he gets the low blow past referee Richard Steele. So we go to the 240 mark here in the round. 5 and 3. This time Dempsey from the outside, 69 from the outside. He misses. Counter opportunity is missed by James Jeffries as we go to the 220 mark. 4 and 6. This time Dempsey on the inside, 60 from the inside. He misses once again, and again, no counter from James Jeffries as both fighters are fighting sloppy here in round number 2. Double nickels, toe-to-toe from the outside. We'll see James Jeffrey leading off from the outside, 63 from the outside. He misses. Dempsey fires back, but he misses as well as neither fighter able to get off in this round so far. Minute 40. 3 and 2. This time, James Jeffries on the inside, 41 from the inside. This time, the jab, the hook, and the uppercut, the 3 punches land. They all get through the defenses of Jack Dempsey, and there will be a cut check for Dempsey. And he does not cut as we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. Dempsey yet to land a punch here in round number 2. 4-2. Again, James Jeffries from the inside. 23 from the inside. That jab, hook, uppercut combo again landing. And this time, as they all go through, now chin check for Jack Dempsey as they land heavily on the head of Jack Dempsey. And he has been knocked down. He has been knocked down here in round number 2. Jack Dempsey has been floored by James Jeffries as he lands a huge left hook to the jaw of Jack Dempsey here in round number 2. James Jeffries has knocked down Jack Dempsey. So now KO check for Jack Dempsey. 2 or under, and this fight is over. And he gets up. And he gets up at the count of 4. But we will go into this next segment, this minute segment, with Dempsey unopposed. Throwing from the outside, 37 from the outside. Digs a hook to the body. 2 punches land. As we go to the 42nd mark in the round, Dempsey is yet to throw a punch, as it's been all James Jeffries here in round number 2. 1-5. This time, Dempsey will go from the inside, a 92 from the inside, and it will be a clinch as Dempsey is still feeling the effects of that knockdown as we go to the last 20 seconds of the round. 1-5. This time, Dempsey lands heavily, blistering 2-handed assault. 5 punches land as the bell rings to end round number 2, a round that's seen Jack Dempsey hit the canvas as James Jeffrey landed a brutal left hook. So in that round, not a lot of punches landed. Just 9 punches by Jeffries, but the punches he was landing were serious, doing great damage. As that was a knockdown round, this will be an easy round for our judges to score. As to this point in this fight, it's James Jeffries' fight, 2 rounds in, but we got plenty and a lot of boxing left to go here in this 10-round bout to see who will continue on in this 32-man double elimination tournament for the championship, heavyweight championship of the BunkerBoxing League. Both fighters are up off their stools. Dempsey with a little bit of anger in his eyes after being knocked down by Jeffries in round number 2. Round number 3, ready to get underway. The bell rings, the dice rolls. Snake eyes, and Dempsey will have the momentum, as that is his 3-star roll. So 17 from the inside. Pressure with rights and lefts. 4 punches land as they all get through. As we go to the 240 mark here in the round. 3-6. This time, James Jeffries on the inside, 23 from the inside, and he continues to land heavy blows. That jab, hook, and uppercut combo get through, and again, there will be a chin check for Jack Dempsey. This time, he wades through those heavy punches as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 5-4. This time will be a toe-to-toe from the inside. Jeffries leading off first. 73 from the inside. He misses Jack Dempsey firing back with a 63. He misses as well. It's just outside of his range of 62 as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. Double deuces. That sees James Jeffries on the inside. 35 from the inside. Jab, hook, and uppercut. 3 punches land, and again, and another, a hook gets in behind it. And again, there will be a chin check of Jack Dempsey. And he takes those punches and keeps moving forward. James Jeffries throwing heavy leather in this fight as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 2 and 4, toe-to-toe from the inside. Jeffries leading off. 45 from the inside. He digs hooks to the body. 2 punches land as Dempsey fires back with a 91, and that will be a clinch. So no punches landed in that segment as we take those 2 back. As we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. Double nickels, toe-to-toe from the outside. This time, Jeffries leading off. He does get a punch through, and there will be a foul check on that punch. But first, Dempsey fires back with a 70. He misses. Now, foul check, and no foul as we go to the minute mark here in the round. 5 and 4, toe-to-toe again from the inside. 0-1 from the inside for Jeffries. That's 5 blistering punches landed by Jeffries as Jack Dempsey fires back himself with a 50. And he lands 2 himself as he comes in behind a jab and a cross. As we go to the 42nd mark here in the round. Jeffries with momentum. 4 and 6. This time, Jack Dempsey from the inside. 89 from the inside. That will be a clinch as we go to the 22nd mark here in the round. 1 and 3. We'll see again Jack Dempsey unable to take advantage as he's being outboxed right now by the cagey James Jeffries as he misses as the bell rings. Another good round for Jeffries as he's laying claim to this fight so far. Only 6 punches landed by Dempsey to the 13 of Jeffries. As round 3 completes. 7-punch differential between these fighters. Judge Gwen Adair. Samuel Condi. And Frank Lombardi. All right, all 3 judges tallied their scores. First, Gwen Adair turns in her card to the commission, as does Samuel Condi. Frank Lombardi seems to be puzzled over what to do, but finally turns in his card as we prepare to go to round number 4 in this 10-round bout. So far, this is a bout that's being won by Jeffries. I have him winning this bout as he did knock down Jack Dempsey in round number 2 and won the punch total in round number 3. I would think that Dempsey took round 1, so I have Jeffries winning 2 rounds to 1 as we go, and one of them being a 10-8 round. So here we go, round 4. Both fighters up off their stools. Bell rings. Dice roll. 1 and a 3 sees Jack Dempsey on the offensive from the inside. 60 from the inside. He bores in behind a short cross. 2 punches land as he lands 2 hard punches. And with the defense, another uppercut gets through the defenses of James Jeffries. 5-1 as we go to the 240 segment. Toe-to-toe from the outside. First, Jack Dempsey from the outside, a 93 from the outside. That will be a clinch. No punches land in this segment. As we continue on in this fight, 2-1. We'll see James Jeffries on the inside, 82 from the inside. He misses, and there will be no counter as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. Double sixes, toe-to-toe from the inside. Jack Dempsey from the inside, 89 from the inside. Again, another clinch as we go to the minute 40 mark, as they're trying to do some dirty boxing inside. 1-3 this time. Dempsey from the inside on the offensive, bores in behind a short cross. 2 punches land, but one of those is taken on the gloves of Jeffries as he blocks one. As we go to the minute 20 mark here in the round. 1-1. Again, that will see Dempsey on the inside, 68 on the inside. He misses with no counter from James Jeffries. Double deuces this time. Jeffries on the inside, 84 from the inside. And that will again be another clinch, as it seems these two fighters are wrestling more than boxing here in round number 4. 3-6. This time Jeffries from the inside, 81 from the inside. He misses, no counter as we go to the last 20 seconds of the round. A very slow and uneventful round. Jeffries from the inside, 71 from the inside. He will miss once again as the bell rings. No counter from Jack Dempsey, as that was a round where Jeffries seems to be trying to pace himself, slowed it down a bit, and didn't land a punch. But only 4 punches that round landed by Dempsey. So with just a 4-punch differential, still tough calling for our judges. Win a dare. Samuel Condi. And Frank Lombardi. All right. Their scores are in. A very uneventful round. Both corners in the faces of their fighters, telling them, get busy. Take it to your opponent. Telling Jeffries, you didn't land a punch that round. Let's get at it. Let's get busy. Let's win this fight. It's win or go home. Bell rings. Dice rolls. 6-5. Jeffries from the outside, 13 from the outside. This time he does withering blows into pocket. He throws 4, but 1 is blocked on the gloves of Jack Dempsey. But the one that gets through is hard and heavy, and there will be a chin check of Jack Dempsey. And he takes that punch and moves forward as we go to the 240 mark here in the round. 1-1 this time. Dempsey on the inside looking to fire back with a 78, but he misses, and there will be no counter as we go to the 220 mark here in the round. 4-4. Toe-to-toe from the inside. Jeffries leading off first from the inside, 88 from the inside, and it is a clinch as we go to the 2-minute mark here in the round. 4-1, toe to toe. Again, this time from the outside. Dempsey leading off from the outside. 79 from the outside. He misses. Dempsey looking to fire back. He does not. At 18 from the outside as he throws a wicked three-punch combo. 3 punches land, and they're hard and heavy, and they will be a chin check for James Jeffries as one bounces off the dome of James Jeffries. And he has been knocked down here in round number 5. We see James Jeffries tasting the mat for the first time here in round number 5 as he fell face first on to the canvas. And now, chin KO check for James Jeffries, 2 and under, and this fight is over. The dice rolls, and it is a 1. James Jeffries has been knocked out by Jack Dempsey here in round number 5. He's been knocked down and out. Let's see. With 56 seconds in to this fight, James Jeffries has been knocked out by Jack Dempsey. He was taking the lead in this fight. He had knocked down Dempsey in round 2. He had outboxed him in round 3, 13-6. Looked like he took a break in round 4 and just couldn't get himself moving and active. And Jack Dempsey come out and knocked him out here in round number 5. So that is our fight, a 5th round KO. Jack Dempsey knocking out James Jeffries in round 5 of this heavyweight bout for the championship of the Bunker Boxing League. I hope you enjoyed this fight. I know I did. I did not see that knockout coming, but you never do. And this fight is done. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I've enjoyed it. I hope you will continue to stop in and go with me through this journey in this 32-man double elimination tournament. We are now pretty deep into this thing. Let's go ahead and record the events of today. Got to get down to it there. There we are. Dempsey Jeffries. Won by Dempsey by KO. So you see our next bout as we are traveling down the loser's bracket will be a interesting matchup between the 19th seeded Vitaly Klitschko and the 20th seeded Harry Wills. And Harry Wills is a tough 20th seeded fighter, as he has been very hard to defeat in this tournament. Because if you look, Harry Wills beat James Jeffries. He's the one that knocked Jeffries down into the loser's bracket. Harry Wills then had to face the fourth-seeded Larry Holmes and was defeated by a technical knockout. Vitaly Klitschko has come by the way of, he was 19th seeded. Let's see, where was he? What my, no, he was beat in the first round by Gene Tunney, who then lost to Dempsey. Klitschko then dropped down and fought George Chuvalo, and he was able to TKO Chuvalo to get to this bout with Wills. So that will be our next bout in this tournament. As you can see, our winners bracket, it's a much quicker route to the championship. Up in our winners bracket, we have, when we reach it, we'll have Muhammad Ali taking on Sonny Liston, Peter Jackson taking on Larry Holmes, interesting bout between Gene Tunney and Ken Norton. And then this is the one I am looking forward to, the number 2 seeded Joe Louis against the number 10th seeded Joe Frazier. And this is when we drop down into the losers bracket. You see Sam Langford and David Tua. David Tua has been the upsetter so far in this bout. I never anticipated him outboxing Lennox Lewis, as he didn't knock him out. He had a unanimous decision over Lewis. Then we have a great fight between Floyd Patterson and Jack Dempsey. And then we get down into the bracket where we are now, seeing Wills, Klitschko, Foreman, Johnson, Fury, Marciano, should be an interesting one. Then Ezra Charles against Vladimir Klitschko. So we still got a lot of fights left in front of us to see who's going to be the champion of this league. When I undertook this a couple weeks ago, when you have 32 of the best fighters in the world over the decades, it makes for some interesting fights and some surprising fights. So I hope you will tune in and check them out. It's been a blast doing this so far. Hope everyone has a great evening. Give God the glory in everything, because he is worthy of it. Soli Deo Gloria.